Huh?
I keep seeing it over and over again, Billy Joe. I can't stop it. Oh, poor Ricky.
Oh, don't worry about him. He's a cop. They always come out okay.
You act like you don't even care.
Okay, I care about him. I just meant he came in the ambulance alive, and the doctors are probably keeping the same way. Well, let's get out of here, huh? I didn't plan to spend it waiting around no hospital all day.
Billy Joe.
Terry? Elena? Hi. Any word?
We're checking on him now.
You mean you haven't heard anything?
They said it might be a long wait.
I want to take you to the top of the world club. My club. Just wanted to show you off a little. I want you to be proud of me and all that, you know? Now, wouldn't you like to do that?
You know I would. I just don't think it's right to leave the Deckers.
Deckers, that's all I hear. You just met the Deckers 2 weeks ago. What's the big deal about the Deckers?
You've gotten to be a part of my family.
Well, then something's wrong if I'm not family enough to keep you happy.
I didn't say that.
You don't have to. I know that's what you mean.
I guess I can call in and see how Ricky's doing.
Just happened so fast.
We're going to be leaving now.
Nita, thanks for being here.
Sure, honey. I'll check in later. I pray everything will turn out all right.
Thank you, Nita.
Thank you.
And that's when Ricky's car lost control.
2 other cars crashed into him and knocked him into a wall. But Justin was near, Max. I mean, he ran over and he pulled Ricky out of the car before it blew sky high.
Thank God.
Well, what about Justin? Was he hurt?
Of course not. I do my escape from the burning car trick once a week just to stay in shape.
Justin, thank you so much.
You saved my brother's life.
Our brother.
The last time we met at your father's funeral, Justin, I called you some names. But there's some I left out, like brave.
I didn't swallow down those other things you called me, and I don't think brave fits much better, even though it sounds a little better. To me, brave is when you think first and still take the chance. You know me, Terry, I just look and go.
Well, I don't mind telling you, son, today I am glad you were fast on the draw. Yeah, I think I'm going to have a real problem with Ricky. I saw him into high school and saw him into a job, and I thought that'd be enough to grow him up. Looks like I might have to get him a wife, a nasty mother-in-law, and 6 kids, and one on the way to keep him settled down and alive.
Is that living?
You're right, Justin. That might be a mite too much for any man. We got to do something about that boy, get him over his car craziness.
Max, you must have been born 40 years old, you know that? I mean, don't you remember what it's like to be young? You think ranching and radar traps are enough for Ricky? Look, he's young and racing's exciting, and there's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing right with it either. Now, what's wrong with getting the excitement out of your work and where you live and who you love? I mean, that's what it's all about.
Well, maybe that's enough for you. I don't think it's fair for you to judge everyone else.
You hear me now. You go looking for excitement. You're going to find your way into jail or a hospital, if you're lucky. The morgue if you're not. Now, if Ricky'd known that, he wouldn't be where he is right now. And that's something you should remember from now on, Miss City Lady.
Courtney, do you know anything yet? I asked to be assigned to his case as soon as they brought him in. Sit down. We need to talk. Ricky sustained multiple contusions with extensive thoracic trauma, which means that we found profuse bleeding into the chest.
Oh, no.
But we're going to perform exploratory surgery. We want to find the source of the bleeding and put a stop to it.
Now, look, if my baby brother's going to go into the knife, I want to know exactly what's involved.
Okay. I'll explain the procedure in full detail, and then I'm going to ask you to sign a consent form so we can get on with this immediately.
But is he going to be all right?
Elena, we're going gonna do everything we can for him.
Dr. Mahoney, 3-2. Dr. Mahoney, 3-2.
Up! Keep your seat, friend. No standing allowed here. Of course, unless it's a standing ovation. Then I'm obliged to put up with it.
Miss Marshall?
Paige,
Paige. I'm Ryan Connor.
you wanted to see me on business, Ryan Connor?
That's right.
Okay. I am booked here for a month, but after that, I might have some flexibility.
Well, that's really not exactly what I had in mind.
Hey, let's not close any doors. I'm not locked into these 30 days.
No. I mean, it's not that kind of business, I'm afraid.
Oh. Well, just about anything else is outside of my jurisdiction, Mr. Connor.
I'm a lawyer with Stryker Bellman's firm. And I would like to get your signature.
Well, why didn't you say so? I always am happy to accommodate my fans. Where would you like me to autograph? Tablecloth? How about your tie? Or would you like it somewhere more personal?
Well, how about on the dotted line? Seriously. This has to do with your father's estate.
Oh, how dreary. Of course, it's dreary only because I thought there was no estate. Do you know something I don't?
We need your signature as one of Mike's heirs on the sale of his house at River Oaks.
Oh.
I'm helping my uncle settle World Oil Transport's claims against your father's estate. So we're trying to structure the sale of the house so that all the Marshall heirs will receive a lot more than they might have otherwise.
Sounds good to me. Of course, why shouldn't it? I don't know the slightest thing about what you're talking about.
Ah. Okay. These papers have been signed by your grandmother.
Ah.
Listen, I can explain the terms of the sale now, or if you'd rather, we can make an appointment during business hours.
Aren't these business hours?
Well, it depends on whose business you're talking about.
My business, Mr. Connor, is definitely a nighttime proposition. And I usually do mind my own business, but just this once, if you'll excuse me. You said something about an uncle?
Mm-hmm. My uncle, Alex Wheeler, he's the major creditor of the Marshall estate.
Oh. Uncle Alex. Oh, I have heard so much about that man.
Yeah, I hear he's some kind of a local celebrity. But then so are you.
Oh, no, darling. I'm something of a loco celebrity, but that's beside the point. I have admired your uncle, Mr. Connor, but from afar. I would love to meet him up close. And he doesn't know it yet, but maybe he'd like to meet me, too.
Well, he's,
Now, he does want to buy the house, right?
That's right.
And I do have to plant my Paige Marshall on the dotted line before that can happen, right? So how about telling Uncle Alex that Paige Marshall has invited him to sample her wares? Her musical wares, that is. Tonight, ringside, at the top of the world. And if he does me the honor, I'll do him the honor.
Yes, I'll pass along your invitation.
Oh, why so glum, chum? You're invited, too. Any night on the house, okay?
Thank you.
Very nice meeting you, Ryan Connor.
I'll be in touch.
Bye. Hi, boss.
Friend of yours?
Oh, a bosom buddy.
With a friend like that, who...
You might have all the friends you ever needed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you got it, honey. No, I should say, I got it. And I did it all for you, Clip.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it was a noble sacrifice. But I'd feel a lot better if I knew what you did.
Oh, let's just say that I was willing to make a noble sacrifice that others have been less willing to make.
Others?
One other in particular.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. The assignment Miss Decker refused, Miss Marshall accepts with pleasure.
You're not talking about the pleasure of doing business with Alex Wheeler, are you?
The gentleman is expected here tonight.
If we don't get this resolved, I'll be up all night worrying about it. Now, don't you think you were a little unreasonable today?
No, I don't, Mom. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sleep on it and call you tomorrow.
You know how important you are to me.
Yeah.
And Alex is very important to me, too. You might not realize that yet, but it's true. I want very much for you and Alex to know each other, to be friends. But I feel that Dawn is creating a conflict between the two of you, a conflict that doesn't need to be.
Look, Mom, I'm sorry. But I know how Dawn feels, and I agree with her.
Even her grandmother disagrees with her. Kate Marshall signed a document agreeing to sell the River Oaks house to Alex. Now, do you think she'd have done that if she blamed Alex for Mike's death?
I know all about that.
Well, you didn't seem to know when we ran into you at Mike's
No,
house.
I didn't. But later at the ranch, Dawn and her grandmother got into an argument over the whole thing.
Oh, I see. And she phoned you? No. She came here to tell you in person. And she's still here, isn't she? Isn't she? And you two are...
Mom, please. Not tonight.
Can't wait.
Not tonight, Mom. Tomorrow. Good night.
So, what do we have here? A little powwow about the Rena problem?
Of course, Rena. What else?
That's right, Rena. What else could possibly concern us? Kevin's a doctor at Gulf Coast Hospital, where lives hang in the balance. And I'm a KVIK, covering fire, flood, famine, revolution. But on everyone's lips, there's one word and one word only. Rena. Rena, Rena, Rena. Even Justin's accident can't hold a candle.
Justin, what's happened to Justin?
He was injured pulling the Decker boy from a burning car.
And?
His hands were burned, but he'll be okay.
Oh, no. Are you sure?
Yes, I just spoke with the emergency room.
What Decker boy was it?
I don't remember his name. It's the younger one.
Ricky Decker. What happened to him?
Well, it seems to be rather serious. We just don't know yet.
Thanks for checking on Justin for me. Which is why I was here, Rena. Not that I owe you any explanation.
Just remember what you do owe me, Vicky. I can tell I'm in for some words of wisdom from Dr. Cook.
Doesn't take much wisdom to size this one up, Rena. If things were just slightly different, I'd know exactly what to do.
Oh, you would, huh?
Yes, no TV for 2 weeks, no allowance for 2 weeks. That is if you were the age you actually appear to be.
Ha ha. Well, maybe you prefer more mature women, like Vicky.
Don't be ridiculous.
Don't you be ridiculous. It's a match made in heaven.
Your delusions are becoming bizarre, or more bizarre, if that's possible.
Honey, my mother would love to get her hands on you because you're mine. And taking something away from little old Rena would be a real turn-on for her.
Oh, really? The Victoria Bellman I know isn't capable of such a thing.
Well, maybe there are two Victoria Bellmans in Houston. Because the one I know is capable of just about anything. Now, I'm not going to bore you
Now,
with
if you're
this
talking
sort of
about her
detail.
relationship with Alex Wheeler, I already know. The big surprise, Rena. was that you were capable of blackmailing your own mother.
My. How did you two become palsy-wowsy?
We have something in common.
What? Your affection for me?
Yes, Rena. Yes, that's part of it.
Yeah, that's part of it, all right. And what about the other 99%? The sheer joy you get in bad-mouthing me?
It boggles the mind. It really does. It boggles the mind. You blackmail your mother, you bludgeon your husband into a life he doesn't want, and you turn out to be the victim.
It wasn't blackmail. I was simply contributing to my mother's education.
Boy, this is going to be a Lulu, this one.
She had to be taught how important it was for me to stay in Houston. I simply used a few visual aids to help
Yes,
teach her.
photographs taken by a sleazy private detective. Well, let me suggest something to you, Rena. Don't use that teaching technique on Stryker. Because if he hears you telling your vicious little tales out of school, he just might not survive.
Kevin, you're a doctor. You're supposed to make people well, not to make them out to be sicker than they are.
Rena, all I want to do is wake you up, and I don't have to play games to do that.
Wake me up. Sounds more like you want me out cold. Is that it, darling? Yeah, scare Rena half to death and then put a muzzle on her. That's it, isn't it? Then Vicky can sneak around Daddy all she wants. Is that what you two were cooking up when I walked in on you?
Rena, I want you to listen to me.
Listen to you and hear Victoria Bellman? Yes, my mother's learned how to throw her voice. Of course, every ventriloquist needs a dummy, and my mommy has found herself a Jim Dandy.
This isn't from Vicky. I want you to know about this.
What does she have to do to sign you up, honey? Offer you a little reward? A little roll in the hay with dear old Mom?
Shut up, Rena! You're so terrified of the truth, you're letting your imagination run wild. Now listen to me! No, I don't blame you for being scared. Because it is scary. But maybe you need to be scared into living like a functional adult. And if I have to scare you and betray Stryker's confidence, that's exactly what I'll do to protect him from you. Now, you remember the attack he had in Bay City?
Of course. But he got better.
I'm sorry, but the heart muscle does not have the strength to support the pumping action required to circulate his blood.
No, that's not true. Stryker said he's fine. Vicky lies, and you lie, and the whole damn world lies, but Stryker doesn't lie!
Stryker's trying to protect you, Rena! Rena! Dr. Cook.
Kevin? Courtney. I'm assisting with the auto crash victim in OR2 and I see something I don't like. Looks like a rupture aneurysm. Can you come down for a consultation?
I'll be right there.
Well, Courtney says it's just a routine operation, whatever that means. Look, why don't you go on back to the ranch and tell Kate that, well, tell her everything is going along okay.
Call us if you hear anything.
Yeah, we will.
I don't want to hear her sing. I just want the papers signed.
Well, I don't think you're going to get one without the other. The lady's mind was made up.
Didn't that seem a little suspicious?
More than a little. But it's her show. I just didn't want to push.
You did the right thing. No point in setting off another explosion at the Marshall house. Does she have an axe to grind with me, like Dawn and Justin?
Well, if she does, it's a different axe. She didn't seem resentful. She didn't seem angry. She didn't even care about the terms of the sale.
Why does she want to meet me?
She just seems very interested in you.
After locking horns with Don Marshall today, the last thing I feel like is a brawl with her sister.
No, I don't think anything like that's going to happen, Alex. Look, I don't know what she wants, but whatever it is, you won't be harangued about causing her father's death, that's for sure.
Well, if you think he'll get the paper signed, why not?
Say, Alex, if you're going to be going through Clipper Curtis's office, I'll just go out the other way.
Still don't trust him?
Well, you're a master at the art of understatement, aren't you?
Still think he knows something about Sheikh Zady's death?
That's just a hunch.
The same hunch?
Old hunches die hard, especially when they're gut hunches.
And in your gut?
In my gut, I know that Curtis holds the key.
What would a man like Clipper have to do with Sheikh Zady? And what could he gain by withholding information on the murder?
Well, answers don't always show up at first. I mean, why does Paige Marshall want to meet you? She certainly has her reasons. And Curtis has his reasons for still holding out. In my gut, I know that when Curtis spills everything, and believe me, he will, that's when we'll get the men who assassinated Sheikh Zady. But here, for the moment, let's just concentrate on getting Paige Marshall's signature. Lots of luck.
Yeah.
Oh, Anita, I want you to meet Joe. This is one of the men on my staff here.
Nice to meet you.
Same to you, ma'am. You know, you're really gonna start ticking the boss off if you keep bringing in a different broad like this every week.
What's gonna tick off the boss,
Huh?
Billy Joe?
Oh, what he just said was, what he was trying to tell me was that, well, the boss is going to get ticked off if he doesn't meet you. That's what it is. I mean, you know, Clipper hasn't been talking about much else and since I told him I was bringing you up here. That's all. And, well, there he is. There he is now. Boy, if that don't beat all.
What's that?
That's him.
Clipper Curtis, you mean?
Yeah. No, that guy with him. The guy with the boss.
What do you mean?
Well, the other day there were two rich women in here, you know? They were having lunch, and they were mighty unhappy. And each one looked like she wanted to do the other one in, you know? And what they were so miserable about were some photographs they was looking at. So I couldn't help but notice what was in those photographs was that man over there, the one with Clipper Curtis. Mr. Curtis, who is that gentleman you just escorted to his table?
Oh, nobody special. Just Alex Wheeler, the man who owns World Oil, this building, and half of Houston.
There were Lola ones, Lola Gets, and little man, little Lola wants you. Make up your mind to have no regrets. Recline yourself, resign yourself, you're through. I always get what I aim for, and your heart and soul is what I came for. Whatever Lola wants, Lola gets. Take off your coat, don't you know you can't win? You're no exception to the rule. I'm irresistible, you fool. Give in.